Welcome back. Apex Legends Season 5. Let's get into it. Here are my settings. And if you need to pause the video to get a good look at these, feel free to go do that. But most of these are just set to all the way maxed. But hey, go ahead and pause, take a look at these. Let's get into this crazy mosh pit of trios. Calm down, it's not that serious. It's just a game, we'll get through it, relax. What the hell? So this is my legend, Gibraltar. I tend to pick one legend and just like basically upgrade that legend, because every legend is gonna have their own abilities, and I guess you'll pick whichever legend works for you. But I work with the Brute, who's Gibraltar. I just figure, hey, I like to kind of go around, you know, fist fighting people, doing all of that stuff. So hey, Gibraltar works for me. But there's tons of legends that you can choose from, so you just pick whatever you want here. It's similar to, like, you know, Warzone, where you have your different characters. But this is my second go-to FPS, right? So I normally tend to have a favorite FPS and a secondary, and a favorite RPG and a secondary. So yes, Apex Legends, my secondary FPS. Now visually, this game is, you know, pretty decent. I think it came out in what, February of last year, of 2019. So not, I wouldn't say it's anyway next gen, but it's okay in terms of visuals. And I like, while you're in the dropship, it gives you, you know, the count of how many people already left, how many squads already jumped before you jumped. So at least that's something cool. I haven't really ranked up like I haven't really like gotten skins or ranked up anything in this. I just need to get the feel of it. I only play this when I'm not playing Warzone anyway, so hey. Another thing which sometimes confuses me a little bit of Apex, it's like, depending on where you land, you end up in just places that's just got like crappy weapons, and you have to work with what you've got. But then I hate the fact that sometimes I get to places and it's either I need a long range, I have something that's, you know, not so great. But yeah, the weapons are, you know, overall okay. So this is me just trying to, you know, get my feel in. And I got shot by his teammate. And that's one of the main things about Apex, right? It's that team mentality gets you to win. And if you're not playing as a team, then in trios you'll just really get rampaged. Can I get a revive, please? Thank you, sir. The magical ring of fire. You know, it's trios. It's all about supporting your teammates. So there's the enemy. You know, you stack up, you attack the enemy, you maybe regroup.
It's me, you, and the big guy.
No team, only home.
It's me and you.
I think it's only you.
I simply looked at it as, let's regroup and go get the enemy. But my teammate wasn't having it. And yes, this happened. So yes, there are tons of legends that you could, you know, pick from and play in this, and you get skins for them. And you customize your legends as you go, and some trios. It's just a good feel. It's not, you know, there are some things this lacks from Call of Duty, right? So it's like, I have a few gripes with this game, but apart from that, it's like, it's okay. It's a good switch. So this could always be your backup. If you're like me and you're predominantly Warzone, Apex Legends can always be your backup. Gibraltar. Let's see if I get a better squad here, and I can probably try to keep up and not die. Fingers crossed. Think happy thoughts. And there are like lots of champions, like a lot of folks really play this, you know, all of the pros. As you know, I am in no way a pro. I just play for fun. And this game, it keeps me entertained, so I can't complain about that. Here we go for a countdown on a dropship. You can actually, like, you know, look at your count in your dropship and just like be like the last, in the last group of teams to drop, so that always works out. So here we go. Round 2, if you fail, try again. I like the fact that this does not take a lot of time to get you into matches. So if you lose a match, you can easily just jump back in, get back into play. It's not necessarily like Warzone where you have to wait to get matched in a lobby. I feel the lobbies here are a lot faster. So I get in here and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, get a few things done, see what I can do, how long I can last. I need supplies, I need to find myself a gun. And I can find a gun. And this young lady decided to fist fight me, so I'm like, okay, I am going to take her down. And no, that didn't work out the way I planned. Yeah, she literally... Ooh.
That's how I feel! I'm just a huge fan.
Okay, buddy, okay. Oh well. Yeah, there's like a lot of, you know, skins you can put on your legend. Like this is a pretty cool Mirage skin. Yeah, I mean my Gibraltar, I haven't unlocked anything yet, so I'm just working with what I've got right now. Yeah, and this is also a pretty cool Pathfinder skin. I like it. It's like that blue and green plaid. I like it. Rock it. Oh, Trumpin'. I always pick the best names. Somebody gets shot by Trump and they're always angry. So yes, I think this might be my final little deployment here. I just wanted to bring some gameplay on this because I do play this a lot. And if you haven't played this, you should totally get it. It's a free title. It's not gonna cost you a cent, right? And yeah, it's open world. It's pretty fun. You get a good feel out of it. So there are a few things that, you know, you can do in here that you can't really do in Warzone, but we'll get to some of those in a minute. It's more about, like, you know, the feel of this, and when you play trios on here, again, I can't stress it enough. It's about wherever your team lands, it's all about that teamwork. So, you know, whatever strategy you're gonna take, that strategy needs to be centered around the other players that you're playing with. Like here, I get into trouble, my teammate comes in, ooh, and then hey, just come up with a random plan.
No, come on, you love it. I hate it. It's great, it works every time. It's humiliating. Do you have a better plan? No, we're doing it.
There you go, random plan. We're in a room, there's one way in, one way out. We might as well hold down the fort. And we won that exchange. So like I said, teamwork makes the dream work. Always stim. Make sure, like, you know, you keep yourself juiced in this game, because you never know when somebody's gonna show up and start putting shells in you, and that's just no bueno. You know, I'm feeling pretty good here. At least, hey, we won against one team. I feel good about us here. I'm like, hey, we have a pretty good chance of coming out on top, maybe. But I need to find some ammo. So yeah, so overall, like, you know, you can thank other players easily, just with a push of like the down button. Somebody points you out and says like, hey, here's some ammo over here or some bullets over there. you get it, you can easily thank them. It's a nice game. It's very courteous. And again, it's all about that teamwork making the dream work. You find all these supply crates and you've got to, get your armor, your bullets, everything that you need in here. This is where you find them. It's similar to crates in Warzone. Same principle. So yeah, it's a pretty good FPS. I like it. If you play this, let me know in the comments. Hey, who knows? I might end up in a lobby with you. The maps look decent, but hey, I mean, it's open world for like an FPS. This would be nothing to write home about. And as you saw, I'm running this on like max settings, so this is as pretty or as pretty as it's going to look. Like this, you can ride, all these ropes and lines and stuff to get from one point to the next. It makes it just moving around easier, not something you can do in Warzone. So a plus here for Apex. At least included a little bit of these features. So many guns to choose from, and as you rank up and it's like you unlock skins for your guns, when you find weapons in the game, they look a lot cooler. I just haven't really been playing this much on the account for the channel, which is my trumping for 2020. Pisses everyone off. Love it. And I'm Canadian, by the way, not anyway related to political stuff going on in the US. I just feel it's funny. People get shot by Trump and it's the name Trump or anything associated to Trump. They go crazy. I just love it. So hey. But yes, the maps are not bad though. It's pretty beautiful, this. But, not the best graphics, I feel. Maybe if Apex Legends, or whatever version X comes out, they could upgrade these things, but yeah, nothing to write home about. And again, I can't stress this, right? Just stick with your team. You're playing trios. Stick with your team. Hope that, most of the other squads wipe themselves out and you guys get to, go on to, hit closer to the final circles here. So the round is closing in 3 minutes? Yeah, under 2 minutes. Now every legend is going to have their ability, and if you see mine here, it's like LBRB. It shows up in the center of your screen. So it depends on the legend that you play with. You're gonna have different abilities. So this is what makes Apex such a tactical game. It's like you hop into trios, you get onto the map, and you're with your teammates. But based on who you're playing with, you're gonna have to understand different legends, their abilities, based on your legend, which legends can counter you better versus which legends you can counter a lot better. So it's tactical. It's a lot of tactical gameplay. But this is what I hate. I can't interact with vehicles. Like, why, Apex? Why? Why can I not get into this car and run a few people over? Like, that's something I would be interested in doing. I do this in Warzone all the time. So yes, this is why Apex to me just feels like a sort of like a watered down version of Warzone, but still, I play it. I can't just play, Warzone all the time. And like I said, I tend to have like my main FPS and my backup FPS. So there you go. And we're being engaged here, so oh well. Figured I needed to pop the shields, pop the shields, pop the shields.
What's with the...
It's my disguise.
I can see your face.
Not when I do this, you don't.
I got downed, but luckily my knockdown shield came in handy. So yes, this is one good thing that you don't really have in Warzone. It's your knockdown shield. So you get knocked down, you can activate this and it will take damage, hopefully until you get to cover and one of your teammates can revive you. Like here, I'm hoping for a revive. My teammate is just busy lost doing nothing. Thank you. Oops, that didn't work out the way we thought it would, so yeah. Not the best play, but oh well. But yes, Apex has this, and it's a good little feature. So if you do get downed, always remember, you pick up a knockdown shield, it's like you're gonna put this up, and yeah, there you go. So folks, hey, it is what it is. At least I think I got a few kills here. Yes I did. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. I'm done with this. Back to Warzone. More videos to come.